Welcome movie watchers, thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix animated series Arcane. The origins of two iconic league champions set in utopian Piltover and the oppressed underground of Zaun. This is based off of the popular game League of Legends, which I have not played. I don't have any knowledge of this game whatsoever. I know a lot of people that are into the game, and so I've heard a lot of great things about this series. This was released into 3 separate parts over a span of 3 weeks, episodes 1 through 3, then 4 through 6, and then 7 through 9. I'm just going to give you a review of all 9 episodes in one spot. If I was into League of Legends, I'm sure I would have loved this. As a person who has not played League of Legends, I love this. This was really fantastic. This is probably one of the better adaptations of a video game. I found myself really interested in the lore of this utopian world, the story of the rich and poor, and all of the characters that are in here. From my understanding, this is an origin story of some of the iconic League of Legends characters. We focus on 2 parallel storylines across 2 locations. We follow Jayce and Viktor, 2 scientists on the verge of being able to harness magic. And then on the streets of Zaun, we follow orphan sisters Vi and Powder after a heist goes wrong and they are involved in a much bigger story. Jayce and Viktor, these 2 scientists on the verge of tapping into magic, are part of Piltover, and Vi and Powder are part of Zaun. With this huge world that is set up in Arcane and Piltover and Zaun and all of the different characters within here, I was really surprised with how grounded it did feel. Really focusing on the scientists and harnessing that magic, and these 2 sisters as well. They really are able to develop these characters while also making sure that the world is explored, while also keeping the series grounded. By doing that, you're getting a nice balance of this whole world set up in Arcane, and the technology and the magic and the different and the higher and lower class, and all of these interesting characters that have really good development throughout the series. These are characters that you're not too sure where they're going to go in the first episode, but once you get more of them, there's characters you love and characters you hate. There's a nice balance of them, but these are characters that are absolutely fleshed out throughout the series. There's emotions from these characters, there's struggles. You see all of that, which I found to be very surprising, especially when it came to Vi and her sister, and some things that she has to go through throughout the series really challenges this character. Vi is a character that's very tough. There's a lot of times where they really break this character down, really show her pain, all of the emotions that she has, and it makes it a character that's absolutely worth watching. And then you're able to see some other characters that turn into something completely different throughout the series, and they're very vulnerable, and all of the anger is there for some of these characters. And then these are iconic characters from League of Legends. Probably a lot of fun for people who are fan of the games to see these characters grow throughout these 9 episodes. And I'm pretty sure, and I read up on a few scenes, is that these moments that they gather their weapons or something about this character that they know from the game happens within the series. There's moments where the fans get to see iconic moments from these characters play out within the series. One that I read up on was Vi picking up her gauntlets for the first time. I liked that it was very subtle. It wasn't a time to really like focus on this, like, hey, this character is picking up the gauntlets, you know what they are. Let's really focus on that. It seemed very subtle, but also pivotal for these characters. There's also a lot of great action in here. There's so many intense action sequences, and the animation feels a little bit like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is a really nice animation style. It feels very different from your average kind of animated series or movie. So it's really pleasing to look at, but the action just flows very nicely throughout the series. Whatever action scene it is, the animation is there to handle it so well. The smoke, the fire, the character designs, the buildings, the shadows, everything just looks so good. There's so much detail within this series, and I would love to see more shows or movies look like this, because it is a very unique style of animation that is handled so well. The story I found to be very interesting. It's really trying to explore the world of Arcane, but the story surrounding the really two main stories between Vi and Powder and Jayce and Viktor, their stories really move this series forward. By focusing on them, you're able to really appreciate these characters, but these are the characters that are moving the story forward. Everything involving the storylines really pertains to these characters, so you really feel like they are involved in the overall story of Arcane and how it's being developed throughout the series. But the character stories is what kept me engaged each episode. I didn't start watching this until it was all the way over, and it just went so quick because I just found myself absolutely glued to these characters, the development, and the animation within here. Arcane is a nicely told story with great action, great animation. It's just all around fantastic. And I would love to sit here and say that, hey, I'm interested in playing League of Legends now. I don't see myself playing League of Legends. I don't play video games too much. I only play really like Nintendo and baseball games. That's really about it. But I know a lot of people that do play League of Legends and really do like it. And even the people that I've talked to certain people, and they said that they really like how this is structured. So I'm sure a lot of fans do like this. I've heard a lot of praise about the show as well. I definitely think it's worth your time. So before I give you my score for Arcane, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Arcane an A-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Arcane. Have you guys seen all 9 episodes? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just So Much As Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.